What's up? It's the JD CeeLo podcast coming at you once again. And we got some more for you, baby. It is the eve, or not the eve, but the week going into the brand new 2022 NFL season. And boy, am I as happy as a pig in shit.
Can't wait
that the NFL is back.
We've done our fan.
Love y'all. We had a great time, man. The draft went fairly quickly, man.
Quickly, 1, 2, 3.
I thought it was gonna be real quick, man. Shout out to Kyle Brandt. I'm gonna throw your name out there, man. If you're watching the podcast, shout out to you. He had this whole setup going, man.
Love it.
Had a projector.
Professional.
He had this computer out. He was listening to all of our picks as we were freaking elbows deep into information, man. It was amazing. Shout out to him, man, and shout out to everybody else that's part of the fantasy football league we're in. So y'all know who you are. But we're gonna be talking today about the AFC North. And before we do, guys, again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to comment, and please don't forget to share this. Share this stuff, man.
Give us your thoughts.
Yes, give us your thoughts, man. We love reading it. We love being a part.
Whether they're retarded or not, we take them all.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. We appreciate every single one of those likes. We appreciate all those comments, man, because again, we read them all. You know, I'm up, you know, reading them and answering and giving you guys some more insight on what we feel, you know, what we want to talk about and what we want to, you know, sit there and what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it, I can't fucking think of it.
I don't know.
Either way.
I am a little lost right now.
Anyways,
I'm here, but I'm not here.
The AFC North. We are talking the Baltimore Ravens. We're talking the Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Town. We're talking the Cleveland Browns. And we're talking about the newly resurged Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, the AFC champs.
The AFC champions.
Who would have thought that?
Who would have thought of it?
The last time they were AFC champs, I was basically 10 years old. And Boomer Esiason, it's running around with the no-huddle offense and Icky Woods.
Yep, and Sam White's the coach.
Sam White.
Absolutely.
Who would have fucking thought?
What a difference 30 years does.
I was running around 10 years old discovering my pee-pee.
Yes, you were.
That's how long ago it was.
Yes, you were.
Long ago.
30 years ago. We're talking, what, 1988?
88. Sir, 88.
Yeah, man. That was a long time ago, man. It's 30-something years already.
This is a very good division now.
Yes.
And I don't know which way to go right now. I'll let you. You want me to go first?
I'll give you mine.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna start this one by saying I'm gonna give Lamar Jackson the respect he deserves.
Wow.
Because I feel like Lamar Jackson has been disrespected a little too much. Obviously, I got my opinions about him as far as his consistency as a quarterback, his presence in the pocket, being able to get those throws in during crunch time and all of that. However, Lamar Jackson is still Lamar Jackson. He is still a threat. He is still obviously a very good quarterback, even though he is a run-first type of quarterback.
Yes, in his own right.
His own right. I have to give him his respect and his due. So for that reason and for that reason only, because I need to see more from the Cincinnati Bengals, I'm going to go Baltimore 1 because this is a tough division. All right? And I'm going to go by strength of schedule. I want Baltimore number 1. I'm going to put Cincy 2, even though I love Burrow, Jamar Chase, Higgins, Mixon. That team is really, really good. But they can easily if they're not smart enough. Okay? Do I think Cincinnati can take the division? Absolutely.
Of course. Yeah.
Do I think Cincinnati and Baltimore will be swapping first and second all year? Absolutely. But I expect with the leadership coming from Mr. Harbaugh, the Baltimore Ravens defense, and the team itself with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, I think, is going to come back with a vengeance because he's sick and tired of everybody talking shit about him. Obviously, he's in a contract dispute with the team, so that is kind of souring the whole fucking deal. But I'm going to put Baltimore where I think they should be, which is 1. I'm going to put Cincy 2.
2. Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to get with you. I don't know who your starting quarterback is, whether it's a week-to-week thing.
It's going to be rough with them. Absolutely.
But at the same time, the fuck am I getting out of Cleveland?
But Cleveland does have the more superior talent than the Pittsburgh Steelers right now.
Yes, but they got who? Jacoby Brissett?
Yes, but their offensive line is top 5. Their defense is top 5.
Yeah.
So if they can just tread water, run the football.
That defense is going to be on the field a lot.
And told Jacoby Brissett, don't make the stupid throw.
Right.
Kind of manage your way to a 500 record until Deshaun Watson gets back, which by the time that's week 12, Chris, I mean, that's a long time. Week 12, you're talking about 6-6.
Why even bother bringing him back?
No, you have to because it depends where you are. I mean, Chris, he has to play. Even if they stink, he's got to get some football in him. That's almost
true.
2 years
Almost
now.
2 years. Yeah, you're right.
It's almost 2 years now.
You're right.
It's almost 2 years now.
So I'm going to, and then I just think Tomlin is going to find a way to figure it out, man.
Because he trusts his coaching, but
man.
I still think this will be the year he'll be in last. But it'll be.
But you know what? Pittsburgh's got talent too, man.
They got a good defense.
They
decent offense.
Still got a good defense. They got a really good running back. They got Chase Claypool out there playing wide receiver. They always find a way to find these fucking magical wide receivers out of fucking nowhere that no one saw. And all of a sudden now you got the freaking Juju Smith-Schusters that nobody knew about.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking who's the other guy that came out of there that was a big deal? Was it Santonio Holmes? Or I mean you just name wide receivers that came out of Pittsburgh.
Chase Claypool now is over there,
right? But I'm talking about
Brown,
in the past. In the past, people
Brown,
who left Pittsburgh and like you were just like, who the fuck is this guy?
No.
You know, there's a plethora of wide receivers that left Pittsburgh. And you would have never saw them on your draft board because they weren't that type of player in college. And Pittsburgh comes in and makes them fucking
they
amazing.
Know how to draft.
They really know how to draft. So you know what? Cleveland's gonna find a way to Cleveland.
I'm
putting them 4.
Okay.
Fuck it. Pittsburgh 3, Cleveland 4. Because Cleveland's gonna find a way to Cleveland. I'm sorry.
Right.
I don't trust Jacoby Brissett. You know, I like the guy and all, but no. It's Cleveland's going to find a way to Cleveland. Again, Pittsburgh's got, who's this guy? Pickens. And then they also have Trubisky.
Yeah.
Trubisky played really well in Buffalo when they threw him in because it was garbage time. Again, he looks good because of that. There's no pressure. But if we get the Trubisky from fucking Chicago, you're done.
And he
wasn't that bad in Chicago. It's just that Chicago was that bad.
It's everything around them. The defense was good. They couldn't win the big game.
Right.
That was their problem.
Right.
Because he does have a positive record, Chris. This is what people, Trubisky this. Yeah, listen, the guy's above 500 quarterback, guys.
Yes.
All right, he's got good rushing touchdowns. He's got, I want to say 2-to-1 ratio from touchdowns to interceptions. So I do give him that. I just think the media pressure in Chicago got to the team and it got to him.
Right.
You got to get out of that big market. And now he is in Pittsburgh, which is a decent media market. Yeah. But I think with the right coaching with Tomlin,
I think it's going to work for him.
Might get him to settle down and show a little bit more supporting cast. I think he should be fine.
Again, they got Najee Harris. They got Deontay Johnson. Mm-hmm. They got Chase Claypool, George Pickens. That defense with TJ Watt. Right. You know, I mean, come on, man. There's a lot going on for Pittsburgh for them to be at least middle of the pack when it comes to this division. Right. So I with the fact that Deshaun Watson's going to be gone fucking almost 12 weeks, that's a problem. That kills them right there. So I'm putting Pittsburgh 3 and Cleveland 4.
I'm going to agree with you halfway, more than halfway. I'm not. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. Mm-hmm. Number 1.
Which makes sense.
Number 1. I have to give the respect to the AFC champs, Joe Burrow, even though they call him Joe Cool.
Joe Cool now.
Joe Cool now. All right, take it easy. All right?
Right.
I still want to see it again. And, they had a nice little run. I give you that. But Baltimore, first of all, has got their hands full week 1.
Here we go.
With us!
Oh, my God.
And you're going down! You understand? Because at the end of the day, the Baltimore Ravens is coming to my casa. And you know what you're going to hear the whole time, Chris?
Yep.
Look,
Cheering.
Lots of cheers.
Oh, absolutely.
MetLife Stadium, 80,000. Week 1. You're going down 0-1. And not only are you going against my team, you guys are fighting amongst yourselves. Besides the fact that your stinky Moscow hurt his little ACL, they dragged his little bird badass.
I thought that was a joke.
Out the fucking stadium.
I thought it was a joke. That really happened?
Yep. The little flip, fucked up as shit. Get out. That'll give you a little example of what your season is going to look like. Everybody get hurt.
Oh, my God.
Number 2.
Yep.
This is the right week to get the Baltimore Ravens sleeping. Because Lamar Jackson is angry. The Baltimore Ravens don't know what they're doing when it comes to trying to pay this man.
Yep.
I don't know when negotiations are going to cut off. Once the season starts, it's no, get out of here. Let me go play football. Lamar Jackson has not taken a snap in the preseason.
Yeah.
You're going to be rusty. And I don't like that combination.
Rusty, but well rested.
Okay? No, it don't matter. Because Lamar Jackson's issues, what we've been discussing for a couple of years now, is throwing the football.
Yeah, he's definitely not a window
Where
thrower.
are you going to throw with our defensive line coming to sniff your ass and sniff the musk
that word
off your jock strap? You understand? This is the kind of football I'm talking about.
Is that an early game? Or
1 o'clock game.
1 o'clock game.
We're sniffing the musk out your jock strap. Where are you going to find the window to throw that football in our zone 3 coverage when you got Sauce Gardner taking your best guy, whoever he is, because I don't even give a fuck. He will be on lockdown, smackdown. Mm-hmm. Okay? When are you going to show us that the Baltimore Ravens are real? They're back from recovery. They got their 2 running backs coming back. Okay, I'll give you that.
Right.
Unless you plan to run the football all game long and we don't stop you, which I find that hard to believe, that's not going to happen. You're on the road, and you will start 0-1. And that'll push the panic button on all of Baltimore's organization and John Harbaugh and them boys.
Yeah, he lost, what was it, Hollywood? He lost Hollywood Brown.
Yep.
So that was a big loss. That was his, speed to a wide receiver who could make plays for them. So from a wide receiver's perspective, they got Rashad Bateman, Devin DuVernay, and then James Proche, the third.
All they got is Andrews.
Second round.
That's all they got is Andrews, the tight end.
And J.K. Dobbins.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I'll have CJ. Yeah, I'll have CJ Mosley on his ass all day long. Okay, so I'm not too concerned, but I know that the Baltimore Ravens are dangerous. But I am really going to bank on the fact that they are rusty. It's going to be nasty football.
Yeah.
And even if Zach plays, he's going to be rusty as well. But this is why I want Flacco to get this game, because he's been already with the first team unit.
And that'll
get started. Yeah. And that'll get things started. So Baltimore, I got you number 2, and I have the Cincinnati Bengals number 1 is taking that division. Now, it won't be by a big lead. I think they'll just get enough to get it done. And Baltimore might be the wild card coming out of that division if they get their act together at the end of the year, because I think that will happen eventually. If they have no injuries, everything runs well. Now, they did take a hit because they lost a defensive coordinator that went to the Giants. Mm-hmm. I forgot his name. Mr. Blitz guy.
Right.
Martindale. That's his name. So they have a couple of stuff and coaching switches that they have to get themselves acclimated to.
Yeah. Philosophies on defense and all of that.
Right. Number 3, I'm going to put the Cleveland Browns, which, again, it's hard to do because to think of Tomlin to finish last in the division is very difficult to think about.
Yeah.
And like you said, Cleveland with Cleveland. But I just find it hard to believe that talent in Cleveland is just going to go and say, hey, we're going to finish last place and go 5-13. If there's a division that maybe all of them might be at 500 ending the year, I can probably see that division doing that. They'll probably beat each other up all year long.
Right.
So we can flip-flop on that. But I'll pick Cleveland 3, because especially if they get momentum when Watson comes back, if they're in the mix and Watson comes back and they take off from there, then they're a better football team than the Pittsburgh Steelers. Period. Yeah, that's just when, especially if Watson's there.
Yeah, if Watson comes back and then they go on a winning streak or whatnot. Yeah, obviously
they got to stay close. But
now, I'm going based off what they have right now. And 11 games is a long time.
Yeah, I'll have Pittsburgh that 4th place spot, but it's not your typical 4th place where they're 4-13. No, this is going to be 7-9, 10. Well, the new records now 7-10, 8-9, right around 500. Just missing, just trying to get better. That's all. Right. Trying to get better, trying to figure out the quarterback situation. I can see that.
Right.
But excuse me.
Bless you.
But I can see definitely the Cincinnati Bengals maybe continuing that momentum that they had, and hopefully they don't get a hangover, and all of a sudden they wet the bed and they turn into the Cincinnati Bengals. That's another team that do Bengal things. All Brown and them boys.
Yeah, so that's why for years they call them the Bungles.
Yeah. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
But for the Who Dey fanhood, Who Dey,
very interesting.
It's going to be. I think it's going to be up and down between them and Baltimore. Yep. It's going to be a fucking slugfest. It's a good division to look at.
Yeah.
It's a good division.
It's going to be a little top heavy.
Yeah.
And then the bottom can really bottom out or bottom up and really balance things out.
Right.
Because I know for a fact it ain't going to be an easy out. And we play Pittsburgh this year too, week 4. So we're going to get a good taste of what they're going to look like in a month.
Yeah.
So,
well,
there you have it.
There you got it. AFC North predictions for the 2022 NFL season.
Yes, sir.
Very good. I think we're both saying the right thing. Honestly.
As a scheduling note.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to say this, and people are going to, please say, so give me a break. I don't give a fuck. This team has got the entire NFC North the first 4 weeks.
Oh, my God.
So I'm going to know firsthand of what this fucking division is going to be. Firsthand. First 4 weeks. Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati at home again, and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You could win 2 of those games. Possibly 3.
I want to go 2-2.
Possibly 3.
Win your home games.
Yeah. Win this first game. Make a statement by winning this first game. Yeah. Absolutely. So, guys, there you have it. We're going to be right back. We're going to talk about, again, the other divisions coming up. AFC East, AFC West. So we'll be right back.